Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Suyash Dahitule. I am a third year computer engineering student at MIT Pune. Last video we have discussed what is VPC, why it is required, what are subnets, and how does it work. In today's video we are going to see what are the components of VPC. So this is our VPC which is at region level, Mumbai South, Mumbai region, AP South 1. This is our public subnet AP South 1A and our private subnet AP South 1B. So the flow is like this. The user requests for our application. Then the first component of our VPC is it is Internet Gateway. The Internet Gateway manages the internet from the outside world to the VPC and vice versa. It is the gateway for communication. Next, second on the list is the network ACL, Network Access Control List. So we have the public subnet in which we have our server EC2 server running. Next, in the private subnet, we have our database and another private EC2 server running. So the network ACL, which is configured at subnet level, its use is to manage the inbound and outbound traffic. It is stateless, which means we have to explicitly configure the inbound as well as outbound traffic. Next, similar to this is the security group. Security group is the virtual firewall between for the server EC2 server. It is stateful. Once you configure inbound traffic, automatically it configures the outbound traffic. Security group uh, gives access to certain port numbers, and the server can be accessed. Now, suppose the user requests, and after these all steps, our server needs to communicate with the database. But the database is in the private subnet. So how it will work? So here comes the concept of NAT gateway. This NAT gateway is nothing but an EC2 server type, and it is placed in its public subnet. This NAT gateway has configurations of certain route tables, and uh, all these route tables are also configured in the public subnet, which will redirect to the private subnet, and then it will fetch the data and provide back to the public subnet. This internet gateway provides the configuration for public subnet to talk with the private subnet. Next on the list is elastic IP. When we create an EC2 instance, we have often observed that the public IP of it gets changes when we put the server on hibernate mode. So to avoid this, we can create a permanent IP which is called as elastic IP. But it is a paid service, so use accordingly. Next is very important concept known as VPC peering. This public and private subnet communication is known as VPC peering. They can communicate with each other without internet. Another thing is the route table. The route table is the thing where we in the VPC we create route tables. In routes we set suppose internet gateway and from where the traffic is coming and where it should go. We configure the route tables we attach to its subnet. We associate route tables with subnets. Then for VPC pairing we have to send a request from one VPC and another VPC should accept it. Thank you.